Hi, I'm Lorenzo Bizzi, and today's leadership lesson revolves around this topic: why successful leaders must build and leverage relationships. Let me start by saying that a lot of leaders don't build and leverage relationships as they should. Research shows that building relationships that support task or professional goals make people feel dirty and not good about themselves. There's a paradox about relationships. Leaders should build relationships because they can help them advance in their career. Yet, research shows that right because relationships help them advance in their career, people often feel ashamed to develop them because they're not spontaneous, they're not genuine, and often insincere. However, the fact that many people don't build and leverage relationships as they should is the core reason why successful leaders must do it. Since many fail to develop relationships, those few who succeed in building and leveraging relationships reap the most benefit. So why must leaders build and develop relationships? 5 reasons. First, access to opportunities. When everyone is connected to everyone, people are all equally aware of opportunities. But often there are holes in the network, and those who are capable of spanning across those holes because they have many relationships manage to become aware of opportunities that others don't have. Second, access to resources. Developing a relationship lowers the emotional costs of asking for favors and increases the likelihood that favors be granted to obtain support. Third, trust. In business environments, people often tend to behave opportunistically, creating problems for efficient transactions and exchanges because people are afraid to commit resources if they expect others may not keep their word. Relationships help build trust over time, which smoothens transactions and helps businesses grow. Fourth, power. People in organizations have incentives to misbehave or behave opportunistically because they perceive nobody will know about it. If leaders are well connected and someone misbehaves against them, the leaders will have the power to negatively influence his or her behavior and reputation, therefore discouraging misbehavior against them. Fifth, emotional support. Besides instrumental value, relationships are a source of friendship, caring, and support, which lowers stress and increase enjoyment with the workplace. These 5 core reasons explain why building and leveraging relationship is essential for successful leaders in today's work environment. I am Lorenzo Bizzi, and this has been your leadership lesson.